Maureen Weiss and myself, Sibyl Wickersheimer, have co-authored a book about set design from the lens of 30 American set designers in conversation.
This book showcases contemporary U.S. set design by engaging designers with one another, pairing dialogue and imagery from varied experiences and practices.
We wanted to learn about our field from others. 3 years ago, we gave a survey to 13 designers we admired from across the country, and in turn, that led us to include 30 in the conversations.
Within these pages, we witness an expansion of traditional theatrical set design evolving fluidly to include work as performance art, installation, community events, and exhibitions, to name a few.
The contents of Scene Shift is broken into categories. Program Note introduces the questions we posed at the outset and during the process. We begin and end the book with thoughts about transitions. Transitions are always on our mind as set designers. We support change in time and space momentarily throughout every production, and we are living testaments to the continual transitions of our physical world and artistic practices. Chapter 1 is dialogue between decades. We hear from late career designers, mid-career designers, and early career designers, deepening our understanding of career as a shifting landscape. Patterns and systems, where we discuss the balancing act of all facets of our artistic lives, our family lives, and our attention to details and fabrication, is Chapter 2. Perspective within our microclimates and regions is Chapter 3. This includes perspective from designers with experience designing internationally and within the regional theater world. The group was selected to represent West Coast, Central, and East Coast designers within the US. Space, or Chapter 4, the discussion around space was interesting and included many interpretations of the word space. Creating space to work, finding spaces to produce work, architectural space within our design work, the balance between the text and the theater space in leading storytelling. These are all evident in the word space, at least to a set designer, they are. The final chapter is titled Navigating Boundaries, but really that topic is woven throughout the book. We discuss how and where to shift the narrative around design practices and embrace the intersection of an arts practice. Many of our designers in dialogue are both the fine artists and designers. They design for community spaces, healthcare, educational institutions, museums, and galleries. We wanted to represent that through the images in the book, and I feel that we have. As Narelle says, I also want to include that we have to broaden our definitions of what a performance designer is, because we're caught up in a very narrow definition of what we do.
On our website, sceneshift.com, you will find the opportunity for designers to take a survey like the one we gave to the initial group. From there, we want to continue the conversation. The takeaway from editing over 20 conversations is that set designers arrive with questions, lead with questions, and leave with questions.